Hi! So once you've mastered your squats and your lunges, we can move on to some plyometrics and add some jumps in. So we're going to start with squat jumps, then jump lunges, and then what I like to call reverse lunge to drive. I don't know if that's really the name for it, but I'll show you what I mean. So squat jumps. So you've done your normal squats, you're happy with these. Now you want to add a little bit more intensity. We're just going to go for some jumps. You want to land as if there were a baby in the room and you don't want to wake him up, or as if you're landing on eggshells and you don't want to break them. So the least noise you make, the better, which means you're having to really land on your toes all the way down to your heels and really trying to land as softly as possible. If I'm doing this really loud, that's going to have a really negative impact on all my joints across, and over time it's not really very good for you. So you really want to make sure it's nice and light, as little noise as you can. All right. In terms of movement and timing, the first time some people do this, it ends up being sort of broken up into two bits, and they end up going, and then don't let that happen, because that's also going to put in a lot of impact. You want to make sure that it's one full movement, so you're jumping up and fully coming down and straight back up. So, and down and straight back down. If you want to take a pause, this is where you do it. When you're down in that squat position, everything's nicely tight and engaged. And then with my arms, they're down here. I'm going to use them to help me with my jump, pushing them down. So I'm here and I'm back down, and up, back down, back down. All right? So that's for the squat jumps. Just give me a second to breathe. We're going to move on to the jumping lunges. So same as before, you've done your lunges before, this is your starting point for the jumping lunges. And the idea is I'm just going to change sides in the air. Starting point and ending point looks exactly like this, but just with a different leg. Again, you want to try to make sure that you're landing on both feet at the same time, as opposed to what you often see is that kind of thing. That's not what we're after. We're trying to get up in the air, both legs up together, and then switch sides. So down, switch, switch. Yeah? Okay, now for the last one, reverse lunge to drive, or that's what I call it anyways. Reverse lunge and drive. Reverse lunge, drive. I quite like having a pause right here, because that gets your stabilizing muscles working. Really good for your glutes and everything else. So down here, I like to use the running arms as well. So I'm here for my starting point, and then drive up with those arms like that, up in the air, back down. Ooh, that was a bad one. Let me show you again. Up in the air, pause, back down. Or if you prefer, just go straight back down. There you go. Enjoy.